Would you like to know the role of leadership in cloud architect and enterprise architect careers? If so, this video is for you. Hi, my name's Mike Gibbs, and I've been an enterprise architect, a network architect, and many other architect roles for over 25 years now. And for the last 2 decades, I've helped people just like you get your first tech job, get promoted in tech, and you can find graduates of mine in companies like Apple, Amazon, Cisco, Google, IBM, Microsoft, Accenture, Deloitte, KPMG, Capgemini, and many other prestigious organizations. But in this video, we're going to talk about why leadership skills are so impactful in the cloud architect and enterprise architect career. And as you move up into your architect career, it's going to be mostly your leadership skills that are going to get you promoted. And it's going to be mostly your leadership skills that'll enhance your salary as a cloud architect or an enterprise architect. And we're not talking about enhancing them a little bit. We're talking enhancing them a lot, like $100,000 or more dollars per year. So why are leadership skills so critical to the cloud architect and enterprise architect? Especially, after all, aren't we just designing technology solutions? Well, no, we're not just designing technology solutions, or at least we shouldn't be. But we're going to talk about why you can't be successful as a cloud architect, enterprise architect, or a security architect without good leadership skills. So here's the first reason. In nearly all cloud architectures or enterprise architectures, you're going to be the architect, the primary architect is going to need to lead in a team of people. And in many cases, it's going to be a team of 15 to 50 people that you're going to need to lead for the next 6 months to a year in your IT architecture work. So that means a lot of leadership skills, because if you're a team of one, you're not going to be able to understand all of an organization's business goals, all the organization's business architecture, its value streams, its business processes, all of the network, all the compute, all the storage, all the security, all the AI, all the hundreds of applications. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. So you're typically going to need a team of architects, and you're going to have to lead that team. And that's going to be absolutely critical. So for one, that's just there. You can't do the job without the ability to lead. But what about providing any business value to the client? So I can tell you right now, 70 to 80% of all cloud architectures provide zero business benefits. Imagine spending hundreds of millions of dollars and getting nothing for it, which means it's taking valuable resources out of the organization. So how does leadership skills enable that cloud architect or enterprise architect or any other architect do their job better? Well, in order to optimize a client's business, just taking their tech from, say, the data center and moving it to the cloud, that does absolutely nothing. It's no different than you taking the shirt that you're wearing and hanging it on a closet in one closet in your house and moving it to another closet. All that did is just change where you hosted the workload or how the workload or how the application was created potentially, but that's it. There's no cloud transformation there. There's no digital transformation there. That's just tech. Now, in order to actually make a business better, you have to find a way to make the business better, which means understanding the business, understanding the customer journey, understanding how the employees do their job, understanding how to make the employees do their job better, how to improve various processes, etc. And that means you're going to have to lead and manage a group of stakeholders. You're going to have to deal with executives. You're going to have to manage all of their expectations. Now you're going to have to reach out to a bunch of people and get them all working together to give you information. That is a leadership challenge, and I can't tell you how much leadership goes into designing an architecture, managing the stakeholders, managing the vendors, managing the customer expectations, all of that. So again, huge leadership things here. It's those stakeholder conversations and the stakeholder management to truly analyze those business needs. See if your architecture will solve those business problems, or see if your architecture is creating new business problems because the architects didn't understand how the people work. So all that's going to be leadership. Now, the next thing is you have to understand this concept of architecture. There's never a perfect architecture. Never the perfect architecture. So what's going to make a great architect? And where do our leadership skills here? Well, each architectural option we choose is going to give us a trade-off. This option might be great performance, but it costs too much, for example. Or this option would add a lot of convenience, but it would hurt our security. Or this mainframe does this thing really, really, really well, probably better than anything else in the world. But do we have the people to be able to manage an older technology that most people don't know, for example? So every architectural option we have is a group of trade-offs that we have to decide. And what makes it worth it if the trade-offs are better for the business? And in order to determine these trade-offs, wow, this means truly understanding the business and creating groups of people and leading groups of people. So again, more leadership skills. And another thing we actually have to do is we have to lead or guide the client into adopting the right solution. Because let's say, for example, the client wanted to do something. But what they wanted to do was going to cause an instability in their technology platforms. We have to be able to push back on that client and lead them into saying, not yet. If you want to do this, here's what we need. We can go from here to this new transition architecture, and then we can go there. Or some organizations want to go straight into AI architectures right now. And it's like, but you don't have any data. And we need to collect the data, and we need to make sure the data is good before we can give you meet the business needs. So you're going to need good, strong leadership skills to know how to effectively push back on the client so they see you as a trusted advisor as opposed to someone that's causing conflict, and they're willing to listen to you. And then when you finally have the right architecture, you need to guide them into actually accepting it. So the greater your leadership skills are going to be, the better you'll be at your job. Imagine you can lead a team of 3. Or imagine you can lead a team of 50. You're going to be better with a team of 50. But it's not just how many people are on your team. It's going to be how effective they are. So if you can lead a team of 30 people operating at 100%, that's better than 30 people operating at 25%. 4 times better, in fact, in terms of productivity and output results. And you're not going to get great productivity. You're not going to get great output unless you've got great leadership skills. So develop your leadership skills, watch your cloud architect salary go up, get promoted as a cloud architect, enterprise architect. All of these things will do magic for your career. That's why leadership skills are so critical, and they have such a big impact on your cloud architect career, your cloud architect promotions, and all the good things that come with it. If you'd like to become a cloud architect, a security architect, an AI architect, or an enterprise architect, please join us in a free architecture webinar. The link is in the description of this video. We'll go over the architectural role of your choice, like a cloud architect or a security architect. We'll talk about the skills you need for this career. We'll talk about what we actually do in this career, and then I'll answer any questions you have about your career. And we'll do it all live and free on Zoom. So sign up for one of those webinars. The link is in the description of this video. Also in the description of this video are resources on how to become a cloud architect, or how to become an enterprise architect, or how to become an AI architect, or even how to win the architecture interview, because we want to have a big impact on your career. So check them out. They're in the description of the video, and they're all free. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell to be notified of new videos to assist you in your cloud architect, enterprise architect, or security architect career. This is Mike Gibb signing off for now, and I hope to see you soon.